Hi guys! So, welcome to my channel. If you've never been to my channel before or seen me do any of my workouts, then welcome. It's nice to have you here. And today I said I was going to be doing a yoga inspired workout, and that is because I do lots and lots of yoga for my training because I have a bit of a bad back, I have really tight hips, and it's a great way to be able to increase flexibility, mobility and strength. Whether you use it as a warm-up or whether you use it as a full-on workout, I think it's something that can be great. And if you adapt it slightly for what you need too, if you don't want to have everything that's very slow and controlled, you can use some of the classic yoga poses and make them more strength-based and harder, more difficult, and actually make a really intense workout of it. So today, I'm going to be taking some of the traditional poses and adding a little bit of a strength element to them. There are different levels of the workout that you can do, whether you're a beginner, whether you're intermediate, or whether you're advanced. So if you're a beginner, you're going to do this, all these exercises through once. If you're intermediate, you can do them twice, but today I'm going to be doing them 3 times. So if you can keep up with me, then that's great. It's not anything too intensely cardio based. It's more just about getting some good movements in there and making sure that you're getting mobile. So we're going to start off with just a few stretches just to get things moving. So we're going to start off with a hip stretch. So if you get into like a little lunge position, make sure your hips are tucked under and just get lunging a little bit, just so that you can warm up your hips, because in yoga there's a lot of hinging at the hips, and making sure that you have everything opened up and nice and loose before you get going is always a good thing. You hold that for a little bit and then you can switch over onto the other side. We're only going to be doing these quickly because we're going to get right into it, because yoga is all about making sure that everything's loose and limber and ready to go anyway. So we get some of that, and then what we're going to do is just then stretch out our backs a little bit. So for some people this might actually stretch quite a lot in their hamstrings, which is absolutely fine, and if it does, you can bend your legs a little bit. But I just want to hang, and this is what they call the ragdoll position, but this is just for a little second, just to get your back limbered up and a bit moving. So you can just rock side to side, nice and gently. Give yourself some time to let you relax into that position before we get going. Okay, right, I'm ready to start. I don't know about anyone else. Comment if you are ready to start, because then we'll get going. Okay, so what we're going to do, I have a list of exercises, and at the end of that, we are going to do a plank hold, front and side, and then we're going to repeat. So the first thing we're going to do, what I call a yoga cycle press up. And that's because there's lots of different things that they do in yoga. So I'm going to start in a downward dog position, which lots of you might have heard of. So you want to try and push through your shoulders and stretch out the back of your legs. You can walk your legs out a little bit if you feel that stretch in your calf. But then what we're going to do is we're going to go from the downward dog into a plank position, and then we're going to go down to a low plank position, and then into the upward dog. And then once we're in the upward dog, push back down into the downward dog, and that is one cycle, and we're going to do 5 of them. So from downward dog to high plank, low plank, upward dog, and then back into downward dog. So that's 2. Then we're going to go around for another one, making sure that you're keeping your elbows nice and close into your side. And then when you come up into the up dog, make sure that you are squeezing your glutes and keeping your shoulders back and down. So you can go as slow as you like for these, just to get yourself nice and loose for the workout. So we're going to do 5 of those, and that was number 5. And now the next thing we're going to do, because this is all about hinging at the hips and trying to get as much range as possible, because as I said before, I suffer from a bit of a bad back. So the next thing we're going to do is some more shoulder stability and also some things for the arms. So we're going to go into a plank position, and we're going to take it from the plank and just straighten our arms, just like that. And if you find that too difficult, then put your hands further out. And if you find it too easy, put them underneath you more to get a bit more of a workout. So that's where we're going to adapt it for different fitness levels. I'm going to put mine just here, then I'm going to go down and then back up. And we're going to do 10 of these. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the next exercise that we're going to do is another stability exercise, and this one's going to add to your core and also to your arms. So it's called a prisoner row into rotation is what I do them as part of my workout. So we're going to do 10 each side, but I'm going to do 10 showing you this way and then 10 the other way. So if you kind of have your legs and your arms at like quite a stable high plank position. So if you can see that my arms are shoulder width apart and my legs are slightly apart too, which will give you the base and the stability that you need. So I'm going to do it from here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take one arm and you're going to rotate up. And then you're going to put it back down. And then you're going to do the same again. And we're going to do 10 each side. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's really important to try and keep a straight line in your body. So always engaging your glutes at all times, and it will brace your core, and you will feel it in your obliques. And it might be hard initially to do that with balance, but trust me, you'll get there. And we'll do the other side for 10. There's 1. Just try and keep it nice and controlled and take it as far as you can for what you have the balance. If you're finding these too difficult, then all I ask you to do is maybe lift your arm up and put it onto your shoulder, just to try and get the feeling of moving your weight onto one side. Hoping you guys are all finding this okay so far. Here we go, last one. And now the next exercise that we're going to do are plank twists. So these are really good for your core and also your obliques. So your sides here, you'll feel a little bit of a burn, but it's all good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into a plank position like this, and then we are going to go side to side. Dropping your hips down, and if I go to the side a little bit, you'll be able to see. And we're going to do 20 of those in total. There we go. My mic is deciding to slip off, which is great. So excuse me while I sort that out. You're going to get a little bit of a show here, to be honest. The tape doesn't seem to want to work, which is not very nice. So we're going to try and tape it on again, like so. There we go. Sorry guys, don't mind me, halfway through the workout, doing this. Not enough tape to keep it all on. So, right, we'll see if that allows me to stay put for a little bit longer. Okay, so now, excuse me for that. So what we're going to do now after those plank twists are down dog leg lifts. These are really, really good for glutes. So what we're going to do is you're going to go into the downward dog position again, and then you're going to lift up one of your legs and squeeze your glutes up as high as you can. You get it as high as you can. Don't worry if you can't go too high, but just squeeze and engage those glutes every time you bring your leg up. We're going to do 10 each side. Again, these are yoga poses, but I've taken them and added a little bit of a different element to them so that they're not just about holding them for long durations. It's about trying to get the best out of every single muscle group that you can. So these, we're going to switch sides to the other leg. This is just something that's going to be able to give you that bum that you've always wanted, if you like. So you just squeeze your bum each time you're going up, and just really use those glutes. Don't try and use your back or anything. Just squeeze your glutes as hard as you can to get them up as high as you can. So that was round number 1 of those done. So now we're going to go on to knee crunches. So we're going to go into the plank position again, and then we're going to do 4 of each of these. So you're going to go 1 into the middle, 1 across the body, and 1 to the side. 1 in the middle, 1 across the body, and 1 out to the side. 1 in the middle, cross, side. Middle, cross, side. And then change to the other leg. Middle, cross, side. Middle, cross, side. Middle, cross, side. Middle, cross, side. That's a really good one for engaging your core and also your obliques and using the muscles that you can to try and get everything to tighten up. And again, my mic seems to want to fall off, which is just great. So the next thing we're going to do is a warrior 2 pulse. So for those of you who know yoga, a warrior 2 position, so you have your foot facing forward here and trying to, about 45 degrees angled on the way back. And we're going to go into a lunge, and that is warrior 2. So we're going to go 10 of these, where you go from straight leg to bent leg. 3, 4, and you can move your arms out to the side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And it's dropped officially. So what we're going to, oh, I'm so sorry for you guys if I just flung you on the floor. Let me just get my back up. Live workout issues, huh? Okay, here we go. I'll clip it on instead. And hopefully that'll be okay. So now we are going to do the same on the other side, where your foot forward, the other foot's facing inward, and then you're going to drive down like this and just feel the stretch in your hip. And then you go back up again, and we're going to do 10 each side. 3, 4, 5. Really focus. And if you watch my front knee, focus on making sure that that front knee doesn't drop in like this. It just stays nice and in line and over the outside of your foot. 9 and 10. The next one we're going to do is what I call a sumo squat. So you take your feet out wide, legs out wide, and we're going to go down and we're going to push our legs apart. And you'll feel the stretch in here. But that's going to, and then also when you go down, don't try and lean too far forward. Try and stay very upright and just down and push your legs apart. I'm going to do 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one we're going to hold and push those legs out for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back up. And the last exercise we're going to do is an RDL. So I'm going to do them single leg, and if you can do them single leg, great, but if not, you can just do them with both legs. So single leg RDL, you take one leg, stand on that, and you can bring your arms out in front and then back down. So you're going to do 10 on each leg. But if you can't do them like that, then the other way that you can do it is I'm going to take my tape off. The other way you can do it is just with slightly bent legs, dip forward like this, and then back up if you can't balance on the single leg. Or you can hold on to something, but I'm going to carry on doing them single leg. So 4, 5, I'm going to do 10 each leg, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then change sides. 1, don't want to kick the TV. 2, 3, 4. Really making sure that you're keeping your chest up, so you keep a flat line as much as you can between your shoulders and your toes. Really squeeze your glutes on both sides so that you can stay flat and stable. Great, so that was the first circuit round. And now, because we're at the end of the circuit, we're going to do 30 seconds plank, forward, sideways, well, forwards and then on each side. So we're going to start with a 30-second plank here. And in the meantime, while that's happening, I'm going to answer some of your questions while we do the plank. So, who's got some questions for me? So, everyone's saying hi at the moment, but everyone's still holding their planks. Everyone that's asking where Lance is currently at the gym, actually. He's left me to do this. And when we get to post-workout food, someone has just asked, Malia, I can't even say her name. I will get to that in a minute. So now we're going to go into side plank. So we're going to go onto our side like this, one foot behind the other, and then just hold on your side for 30 seconds. Or approximately 30 seconds because I don't have a timer. So we're going to just keep going. I'm starting to sweat, which is because it's really warm in here again. Because I did a live workout before and it was pretty successful. So I'll put a link to the other one as well so you can do that. And then we're going to go on to the other side. Everyone just making sure that they keep a flat line. If you can see my angle, it's a complete flat line. Hips are squeezed up, glutes are squeezed in, and push through your shoulder so that you have that stable position on your side. If you find this tough, you can always go down onto your elbow. Great. Okay, so that is one round of what we're going to do. So for me, that was just to getting into the things and explaining what we're doing. So now we're going to do that again. So for beginner and fitness levels, that was going to be your workout. That was you. So if you're intermediate and you want to join me for another one, we're going to go round again. And then if you're advanced, we're going to do it a whole nother time. So we're going to start off with those yoga circles. Going to go from downward dog to high plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. 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 So that's that one. Then we're going to go on to the plank elbow extensions. So arms out in line with you and then push up, 10 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now we're going to go right into the plank rotations. So you're going to go from your plank up here, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, other side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to go into plank twists. So we're going to get onto your plank again, on your elbows, and side to side. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Good job. Now we're going to go into the down dog leg lifts. So again, into your downward dog. Lift for 10. 1, 2, 3. Using those glutes. 4. Push through the shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. So that is that one. Now we're going on to the knee crunches. So into your plank position. 1 and 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. And the other side. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. And now we're going into the warrior 2 pulses. So into your warrior 2 position. And we are going to go down for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping that knee out over the front foot. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then we're going into the sumo squats. We're going to go down, legs apart, back up. 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 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going into the RDLs. So we got 1, 2, 3. Keep that flat line. Or have this leg slightly bent so that you have the stability. Squeezing your glutes so that you can stay flat and controlled, making sure that your back is nice and flat. Now to the other side. 1, 2. Only go as far as you can control. As soon as you can't control it, then the exercise becomes invalid. So making sure that you're really focusing on form. And now I'm going back into the plank holds. So who's with me for the plank holds? And I'll answer some more questions while this is happening. Here we go. Who's got any questions? What is the hardest thing you've ever done? Someone asked me. I think actually the hardest thing that I've ever done would be going from how bad I felt during the Olympics and with how I did and not making the final, and then turning that into motivation to try and work as hard as I possibly can to get the success that I did last weekend. Was a lot of hard work with me and my coach and Lance putting up with me, but it worked. Okay, now we're going on to our side. So side plank. Here we go. Someone asked about the video with Niall Wilson, the gymnast. One of the videos is going up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m, so make sure that you're watching that. And there is another very special one where Niall and I do partner yoga, which is quite interesting, which will be coming out very soon as well. So keep up that, can make sure that you have your body in a nice alignment. And yes, I am sweating. It's part of the thing when you're doing a workout. Here we go. And now to the other side. Like this. And lots of people are slightly curious about when I say this is yoga workout. I do say it's a yoga inspired workout because most of these poses are things that originated from yoga, but it's the things that I do with diving that are slightly different to try and adapt the exercises to get out what I need to get out of it. So we're going to hold this a little bit longer, squeeze the glutes, squeeze up your shoulder and really keep pushing. I know this is tough. It's meant to be challenging, it's meant to be tough. You're meant to get sweat on, you're meant to feel the burn, but it's going to be worth it when you can push through it. So, whoever has made it this far is doing extremely well. I'm going to do another round, and if you can keep up with me, then that's great. Someone has just asked when Lance and I are off on our honeymoon, and the answer is next Friday. So, we've got some time to spend in London with our friends and family first. So, we're going to go right into the yoga cycle press-ups. So going to go from downward dog to high plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. High plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. 3, 4. Really squeeze your back when you go up to this one, so you squeeze your shoulder blades back and down. That's 5. Now we're going to go right into the plank elbow extension. I'm going to do them face on this time. So you go from here and push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to go into the plank rotation, the prisoner rotations. So high plank, rotate up, face the sky, 10 each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And remember, for those who can't go all the way up, then make sure you just take your pressure onto one side and just touch your shoulder with your hand. So back into this position again, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're back into the plank twist. So go into your plank. 20 of these total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to go slightly to the side so you can see. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew, it's getting hot in here. So now we're going to go into the down dog leg lifts. Again, for the glutes, it's great for the glutes for you to be able to push up as high as you can and just keep squeezing them. So we're going to go up. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job for these people that are staying with me. I know it's tough, but just keep seeing it through till the end. So now we're going into the knee crunches each way. So back into your plank, to the middle, to the side, and across the body. 2, 3, 4, other side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going into our warrior 2 lunges. So warrior 2 position, front foot facing forward, back one at a 45-degree angle, and we're going to go side into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel the stretch in here. This is where the mobility comes into it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now sumo squat. Hip mobility. Again, down, push your legs out. Up, down, push your legs up. Down, push your legs up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now hold down here for 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the RDLs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, if you can't do them single leg and you're finding you're a little bit shaky, don't worry, you can build into these. What I'd recommend you do is do the double leg ones. Slightly bent legs, making sure that you feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings. And do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going into our final set of planks, and then the workout is going to be over. I know you're all happy about that. Fire away with some more questions. And by the way, that is a fridge. How cool is that Union Jack fridge? I know I'm a little bit obsessed, but the spare room, I promise, is full with American flags for that. So, here we go. Someone's asked, do I do this every day? I do parts of this every day as part of my warm-up to make sure that I'm more mobile, but I have developed it to make it a little bit longer so that it can class it as a workout or an actual warm-up for some people. Here we go. And keep pushing, keep going with it. It will be good in the end. Okay, now we're going to go up into side plank. Someone just asked me if I'm coming to Canada. I will be in Canada next year for the World Series. I believe there's going to be a leg there. Guys, you have to let me know what workout you want me to do in the future. What kind of things you'd like to see. Make sure you leave a comment and I can go through a workout with you. Whether you want a longer workout, more cardio based, legs, arms, glutes, abs, whatever it is, I can help you because I'm going to be doing another live workout on the 27th, Sunday the 27th of August at 6 p.m. UK time. So it would be great if you can, someone just asked me what are glutes. Glutes are your bum, basically. So if you want to tune in, For the next live workout, it will be Sunday the 27th at 6 p.m, Sunday 27th of August. So make sure you put it in your diary because I'm going to be doing another workout. What that workout is, I'm going to leave that to you guys because you have to let me know what you'd like to see. Whether it is a cardio thing, whether it's a HIIT session, whether you want a 10-minute ab workout, whether you want an hour-long cardio exercise, whether you want stretching, recovery, all that kind of things. So the one thing I would recommend that everyone does now is make sure they stretch out. So stretch out through your hips because you've been doing lots of hinging through here. Make sure you do nice long stretch on here once this live stream has ended. And make sure you're doing both sides at the same time. And then there's also a good glute stretch, which I like to do, figure 4, where you put your leg here and you use this arm. You can either pull through here or like this, and you can stretch your glutes out as well as your hamstrings. And then we're going to go on to the other side. Stretch your glutes and hamstrings. And it's obviously very, very important that you recover well with nutrition too. So I've got my water right here, so I'm going to have a little swig of right now. But it's really key that you make sure you recover properly. So someone asked me earlier about what my post-workout food is, what I like to recover with. And the answer is I either have protein bars, I either have a protein shake, or you can get your food, like for example, a Greek yogurt, some chicken breasts. You can boil some eggs and take them with you. Having a piece of fruit with the protein. Having the carbohydrates with the protein enables your body to absorb the protein better. And lots of people post-workout think that if you don't eat, then you're going to get skinnier and you're going to get slimmer. When actually that's the wrong way to think about it. Because once you've done a workout, your muscles are damaged. And in order to help them repair and grow and tone and all that kind of stuff, then you need to make sure you put the protein back in your body with the carbohydrates to allow that process to happen. Because if you don't, your body's going to need the protein anyway. So instead of breaking down the protein that you give your body, it'll start breaking down the muscle and it'll start going flabby. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you're eating post-workout within 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head downstairs and make sure I go and get some food. But for now, thank you all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure, although we did have some mic issues at the very beginning. Thank you, Tate and Sweaty Tom. As you can see, I am sweating, so that is completely normal. I find it tough, so you probably find it tough too. So thank you again for all tuning in. Make sure you share this workout with a friend if you think they need to do a little bit of a workout to get going. And make sure you comment below what you'd like to see next, because that's one of the most important things. I can develop a workout for you guys on what you want. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on any other videos. And for now, I love you guys and I will see you later. Bye.